if you ended up watching last night's YouTube video, please leave a thumbs up if you made a lot of money. What is going on, traders? You guys crushed it today. In today's video, I'm going to show you how we're able to capitalize on yesterday's trading plan, as well as prepare you guys to trade the best setups at the best prices. Let's get into it. So let's go to the 5-minute. I ended up putting some arrows in for you guys for the trades we ended up taking today. Very, very easy day after the breakout. So this is what we did first thing in the morning. With the open gap we had above at 601.35, we knew that this was the best opportunity for a short-term pullback, right? As soon as we ended up selling off this morning, this gap did not fill. It did not even fill in the pre-market. I was bullish. While this looked bearish, I was bullish. As soon as we ended up breaking under 600, I ended up alerting 599 calls, ended up selling the move, and made an absolute bag. The next trade we ended up getting into, the best level to be trading at, 601.35. The open gap that SPY had finally filled. And look at the bearish sell-off we ended up having on one touch on the 5-minute candle. If you didn't hit this, that's okay. If you didn't hit this candle, that's okay, because guess what? I didn't end up getting the entry that I wanted, so I held. I waited for the bus to come back to pick me up and end up shorting this exact candle. 600 puts, guys. Ended up selling these deep in the freaking money. After that, the next trade, I had a YOLO trade, right? I call it a YOLO trade because it was same days. I ended up getting 599 same day calls, okay? I ended up buying at this big dip down. I told everyone, this blue line you see right here is the 100 moving average. I don't buy off of EMA lines, but it is a trend, and we have been respecting this level for the whole day. Once we came back down, ended up buying calls. 599 calls, guys. I kept runners, and why did I buy calls? Easy. This is the biggest psychological level on SPY, 600. Look at the floor that we have. Don't even look at the 5-minute, bro. Look at the 30-minute time frame. Look at all these wicks of support. We had 30-minute bullish confirmation on bearish candles. Look at it. Support, 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 run up, right? Today was picture perfect. It was a beautiful day, and now let's look at the major level, why we ended up going higher. So we knew that if SPY ended up breaking the high of day, it's going to continue going up. In last night's video, we knew that it's going to pull us up to 604.76 gap. It was previous resistance, right? The gap. We couldn't break above it, couldn't break above it, couldn't break above it. Broke up, retested on the 30-minute time frame, right? That's how I was able to get the entry. The 30-minute time frame, previous resistance, look where the 30-minute candle ended up closing. A bullish hammer candle at the high of the day at the previous resistance. And the rest was history. Remember I told you, you're wrong once at this level. Well, we were right at the start, and then the next level, it was just calls. Every indication was telling us that SPY is bullish. And let's look at the weekly time frame right now, right? We ended up marking out the previous high in the previous low of last week, right? We ended up holding this level. We backtested last week's high, last week's resistance, came back down, and freaking exploded. And we knew this was happening. We know everything is bullish. Look at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin's almost at all-time highs yet again. Bitcoin's holding. You know what that means? Liquidity is entering the market. Liquidity is holding in the market. A very high risky asset as Bitcoin is itself. There's nothing that's selling off. There's money not leaving, right? The financial institutional market itself is just gaining money. No one's selling. So get the bearishness out of your head. This is why we use key levels, right? So a trading plan for tomorrow, very easy, right? First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add the previous closing price for SPY that ended up being 603.05. Right? And this is a big, big level. So I make this a dotted line, make it red, you know the deal, right? That's an open gap. And look at this gap. This gap has been filled. What do? I put it back blue. I make it look normal. And now, bam, I just made a key level, right? This is how I'm making my key levels, guys. This is how I make some of them, at least, right? So I got a key level here. Look at this. Previous resistance, support. Okay? Now we have two open gaps to fill where we're trading at. We have today's previous closing price at 603.05, and we have the upper gap, the last gap to fill on SPY above at 604.76. So this is what we're watching. This is going to be the best level for puts on the chart that we're trading at, on the weekly chart, on the daily chart, on the 4-hour, 30-minute, whatever time frame you use. 604.76, the last gap on SPY, is the best level to be watching. This is the best risk to reward for puts, but we need confirmation because all the time frames are extremely bullish. I'm anticipating 620. Honestly, like everything is so bullish right now, and I'm just throwing that out there. It's all speculative, guys. I'm just telling you, I'm not that bearish. Like, I was one of the only people that were bullish as hell at the 570 levels, and then bullish again at the 580 levels, and then bullish again at the 600 levels. Like, I've been bullish. The dip is being bought. So keep this in mind. This is the best level to be doing shorts at with a 30-minute confirmation, right? And once this gap gets filled, what's the price target? Eventually, within time, SPY is going to come all the way back down to 597.58 to fill this last gap. Keep that in mind. So at the first reaction, I want puts at 604.76. Say we end up gapping up and we're in the 605 levels. If we backtest this level, I'm going to be buying calls with bullish confirmation to all-time highs, right? But until then, if I start seeing weakness at this 604.76 level, guess what? I'm doing puts, and I'm not doing same days. I'm not doing 3 days out. I'm hitting this with 2 weeks to 1 month out puts. Why? Because it is the best potential level to be doing shorts at. Just because something is the best level does not mean it's going to work. We need confirmation. I'm going to be watching the 5-minute time frame. Once we get up to this level, I'm going to be scalping, right? I'm going to be holding a little bit too. I'm going to be scalping riskier contracts. I'm going to be buying safer contracts, and I'm going to keep my eye on the 30-minute time frame. Once we get a 30-minute bearish red candle confirmation at that gap, 604.76, we're going to make some crazy money. So that is it, guys. The Daily Sniper Discord, the #1 options Discord in the world. The link is in the bio. We have a discount going on right now. Use code Canada at checkout. I will be live trading tomorrow morning. 15 minutes before market open, we do our pre-market analysis, and then we are live streaming till 11 a.m. Eastern time, stopping for lunch, and then we going all day, baby. If you want to make some freaking money with the Daily Sniper, I do this every single day, consistently for 2.5 years, live on YouTube. I have a track record. Look through every single YouTube video. Look through all my lives. We do this for real, and I keep getting better and better and better because my community keeps growing and growing and growing. If you'd like to be a part of it, guys, the link is in the bio. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care.